Next, I'd like to welcome up to the stage Raul Krauthausen. So I'll give him a second to come up here. Raul. So Raul is the co-founder of Sozialhelden, and he's actually now focused on wheelmap.org, but his thing has always been a creator of change. So we talked about originals, we talked about what's been a repeat of the past. Well, we're in a world where there's everything changing all the time. There's originals, there's not, all of that. But what he's doing with wheelmap.org is pretty amazing, and he's going to give us a social course in that. So Raul Krauthausen.
Thank you. Well, I have one question to the audience. The question is, what do you think when you see people in a wheelchair on a stage or in their everyday life? Well, I would say most of the people think, how hard is a life in a wheelchair? And I can tell you, it's hard. Dogs are as big as horses. They lick your mouth, your face, when you are in their height. But there are different other examples. For example, as a wheelchair driver, when I want to enter a stage or when I want to enter a location, I always have to find my own way. I have to go around the corner, ring a bell, and ask for someone helping me, and sometimes someone comes, sometimes not. Post boxes are too high, so I can't reach them. I have to ask people. Well, asking people is not that problem when you have to send post, but when you have, for example, to get money out of the ATM, you have to ask people if they can help you, and you have to give them your PIN. I mean, that's kind of a security issue, and yeah, that's really hard. But sometimes, as a wheelchair driver, I also enjoy my point of view. And it's kind of sexistic, I know, but I had to make this joke. And a friend of mine, who was also here in the room, Holger, one day had the problem with me that he was messed up, fed up, and going with me always into the same cafe. So, because we knew this cafe that is wheelchair accessible and so on and so forth, and so he said, how would it be if we could make kind of application that is easy to use, that indicates via traffic light colors how a place is accessible, that is free, so that nobody has to pay it, that nobody has to buy something, an app or whatever, and that is nearly usable for everyone. So not only for people in a wheelchair, but also for elderly people, for families with strollers, or for people with a broken leg. So it's not about being in a wheelchair, it's about inclusion in this whole life society of everyone of us. And the application should be open, it should be in the cloud, it should be free, it should be available to everyone and all over the world like clouds are. And so we researched some kind of possibilities how to invent that, and we found the OpenStreetMap, which is similar to the Wikipedia mapping system, where everyone can contribute their information about the city. And after winning a lot of prizes with the idea, we launched wheelmap.org. It's an online platform based on OpenStreetMap, also available on Android and iPhone, where everyone can map places by accessibility. Right now, we have an API so that everyone can attach or use our data. And well, we grew in the last year a lot. We right now have, nearly 200,000 places in our map, and you can see in this slide that it's amazing growing in 1 year. So as I already mentioned, we have per month over 1,200 downloaded Android apps, and on iPhone we are nearly 10,000 downloads. And it's a very high usage for a social cause. I mean, it's very, very specific. And here is a feedback of Alexandra. It's a real statement on the Android Market Store, and that's her. And so we asked ourselves, okay, how can we cross the borders? Okay, maybe we can translate the wheel map into 13 languages. And so we asked via Twitter, what language can you translate us? And so we didn't go by priority. We just went through who can offer what language. And then someone came by and told us, okay, I can speak Klingon. And so they translated it to Klingon, wemap.org/TLH. That's the official name. Well, and now I have a question to the audience. If you have a Solomo app, so it's called here on stage, if you have a Solomo app, what can you do to contribute your information or our information into your platform and vice versa? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Raul. Appreciate it. It's awesome. Thank you to Raul for offering us quite a perspective.